Hi, I'm Ray. Today I'm going to give you a quick tour of the allotment in March. We're now March the 6th and we've got a few jobs done on the allotment, and yeah, let me show you what we're going to do. First of all, I've got to clear some space down the side of my polytunnel. That's one of my jobs I really want doing, and then we can get all the way around this polytunnel without having to go the long way. So first of all, I'm just going to clear some ground on the side of my polytunnel. So all down this side is area that's not been grown in. So I'm going to regrow this area and make this a path so I can come all the way around the polytunnel. And there's a few nettles. I'm just trying to dig up some of these nettles. And I also want to make a path right through here. I need to move. So I can get all the way down here now. So these roof tiles were lying about the allotment plot, so I bedded them in, and now I'm making a bed against the polytunnel. I need to clear away some of these nettles. So it's a bit rough and ready still, but there's always work in progress. So I've got all my big bins now all together down the side of my polytunnel, and some of these I've got making compost. I'm just going to add some soil on top of those, and hopefully it will break down, make some nice compost without filling up the big old pots, because they're big size and they take a lot of compost. So I've got these raised beds on this side, and all these pots need attending to, taking out whatever's inside them. Some of the compost will go in the bins across. So I'll go further down now, and I've started to lay some slabs. I'm not sure how long slabs I've got to do that. I might be able to do the whole lot, but I've just literally put them there just so they don't go walkies, and they're in use. And then further down we've got our compost section. So I've got 4 bins, and then these can all be used for compost and hopefully make some nice compost. And then the bed that we got on the side here, which is all useful now for growing some crops. So one of the jobs we did at the weekend was we came down and we did cheat. We got the rotavator out and we had a good go in these beds. So I'm just going to let all this settle. Going to come back at the weekend, and then we can rake up some of these weeds, some of the grass, and we can give it a second rotivate, and then that's looking good. So we've got our bed here, which is all nice and neat and tidy, and the whole lot should end up like this bed eventually. So we've got quite a few mountains of grass, but overall now the plot's looking a bit more usable. We've got some broad beans, and we've got our garlics on the corner here. So looking at the pond, and we've still got two clumps of frog spawn, one just in here, but we've got another one down here, and it doesn't look right at all. It seems to have sunk, it seems to all sort of clodded together. It doesn't look good at all. I'm not sure whether that's a good sign or not, but that's looking really healthy. I don't know if you can see it through there. Really pleased with that. Just found out my water butt has got a leak, so I'm going to have to replace the top one, as that's no good, it's leaking water. I put a big one here, and as a quick tip, save catching water, I've turned the lid upside down, I've drilled a couple of holes, and now this can catch the water, and the water can go in the bucket, because without that the lid was oval shaped and the water just runs off, doesn't go in the bucket. So kind of a design flaw. So I'm just gonna turn it back upside down, put the brick on it to keep the top down, and that's a great tip. And a few crocuses coming out and the tulips, and a couple of daffodils. So inside the polytunnel, it's pretty much ready. There's pretty much nothing going on in here at the moment. Still a bit of a storage place because I've not still got my shed yet. So there's a bit of junk either side. But we've got our beds pretty clear. There's some potatoes coming through on this side. And then we've just got a few trays on the top here. Some multi-sol beetroot. I've done some early runner beans, some salads, and our leeks we did this weekend. And we've got some marigolds and some salad and red onions. And that's all that we've sown in the polytunnel at the moment. It's still too cold, still not stressing just yet, but that's all we've got. So we're doing melons in the tunnel, and I'm hoping them to grow up these arches. These are the Wilco arches, and there's a video on the channel about me assembling them and what we did for the pumpkin frame. So this is a slightly smaller version. Whether I extend it or not, I'm not quite sure yet, but these will be the melons, and hopefully we'll get some melons growing up and around. So there we go. I've come up for a couple of hours. I managed to dig my bed, clear that area down the side, and put all my pots down the side, making it look a bit tidier now. We've got a few seeds on the go, but we're not doing too many yet. It's still a cold spell coming, and they reckon it's going to snow. So hopefully not, but here we go. If it does, we haven't got much to lose. So if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe, ring that bell, get notifications when I post some more, and watch these vegetables grow in the polytunnel and in the allotment. So thanks for now. Cheers.